Yes students, today we will start chapter number 12, Introduction to Three-Dimensional Geometry. All of you are familiar with two-dimensional geometry. In case of two dimension, let us suppose this is a plane, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is negative direction of x-axis, this is negative direction of y-axis. In case of two-dimensional plane, is divided into four parts, four quadrants. This is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. In first quadrant, x and y variable both are positive. In second quadrant, x is negative and y positive. In third quadrant, x and y both will be negative. In fourth quadrant, x is positive and y is negative. These are the signs of x and y variables in two-dimensional plane. Now in case of three-dimensional plane, in case of three dimension, space is divided into 8 octants. And what will be the sign of x, y? Now in case of three dimension, there are three variables x, y and z, and now total 8 octants are there, 5, 6, 7th and 8th. These are the signs of x and y variables in case of two dimension. Repeat these same signs again for 5th to 8th quadrant, signs of x and y variable. This is plus plus, I have written here plus, minus plus, then minus plus, minus minus, minus minus, plus minus and plus minus. Now in first 4 octants z will be positive, and in the next 8 octants z will be negative. So these are the signs of x, y and z variables in 1 to 8 octants. Let us suppose this is any point in three dimensional, and if you see here in this point, x is negative and y and z both are positive. X negative and y z positive positive. This is x negative and y and z positive. It means this point lies in second octant. Point lies in second octant. So on the basis of these signs, if coordinates of any point in three dimension given to you, then you can identify that in which octant this point lies. So these are the signs of x, y, z variables in 8 octants. Now see one more thing. If any point lies on x-axis, let us suppose this is x-axis, this is y-axis and this is z-axis. If any point lies on x-axis, in that case value of y and z will be 0. Means coordinates of point will be in this form. If any point lies on y-axis, in that case value of x and z will be 0. And if any point lies on z-axis, in that case value of x and y will be 0, 0. So these are the forms of the coordinates of points if points lies on the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. And if any point lies in xy plane, let us suppose this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this plane is known as xy plane. If any point lies on xy plane, in that case value of z will be 0. It means point will be of this form in case of xyz plane. Similarly, if any point lies on xz plane, in case of xz plane value of y will be 0. Means in case of xz plane, coordinates of the point will be in this form. In that case value of y will be 0. And just like as two dimension, coordinates of origin, this is the origin where all the three axes intersect. So coordinates of origin 0, 0 and 0. Now we will start exercise 12.1. First question of exercise 12.1. A point is on x-axis. What are its y coordinates and z coordinates? If any points, let us suppose this is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. If any point lies on x-axis, in that case value of y and z will be 0. Means point will be of this type. Coordinates of point will be in this form. Second question, a point in the xz plane. Let us suppose this is xz plane. So value of y will be 0 in case of xz plane. So value of y will be 0 and coordinate will be of this form in case of xz plane. And in question number 3, few points, coordinates of few points given to you, and according to the on the basis of sign of x, y, z, you will identify that in which octant these points will lie. So already I have explained sign of x, y and z in all the octants. So you will do yourself this question number 3. Now in question number 4, fill-ups given to you. In first fill-up, the x-axis and y-axis taken together determine a plane, and that plane is known as a xy plane. If you are taking x and z axis, that plane will be xz plane. If you are taking y axis and z axis, that plane will be yz plane. So now according to this statement in first part, this plane will be xy plane. Next, in second part, the coordinates of points in the xy plane are of the form. Always value of z will be 0 in xy plane. So coordinates of the point will be of this form. Now last part of this fill up, third part, coordinate planes divides the space into how many parts? 8 parts, and these 8 parts known as octants. So coordinate axis divide the space in 8 octants. Clear? So this is exercise 12.1. I hope all of you understood this exercise. In next video we will continue this chapter and we will start exercise 12.2.